Coming up on today's show, we'll be going through all of January's big releases, including Nosferatu, The Wolfman, and a star-studded month.
And of course, we're going to talk about what we're going to see during Fincher season.
Plus, we'll tell you about the unlimited screenings you can check out in January. Hello and welcome to What's On at Cineworld Cinemas. I'm Luke Owen.
And I'm Sat Nyangi. We're here in Cineworld in the illustrious O2 London town, baby. Great to be back, my guy.
It's great to be here, and we've got a bunch of movies to talk about for January 2025. It's a new year and it's a star-studded month. We've got Florence Pugh, we've got Andrew Garfield, we've even got Nicole Kidman, we've even got a Wolfman. So we've got a lot to talk about. Let's go get some snacks.
Wolfman?
Do you know you can still see Sonic 3? It's still on the cinemas.
It is.
Yeah.
I haven't had a chance yet, but yeah, I'm happy to know. I'm gonna check out definitely. Look at that. I'm gonna take some popcorn right now.
Yeah, Sonic 3 is still in cinemas, as is Kraven the Hunter, as is Mufasa, the Lion King, as is Lord of the Rings. There's still a bunch of stuff that you can go see. So if you didn't get a chance to see them over the holiday period, you can go check them out now here in January.
Yes, so please go in. It's your last chance, possibly.
We are kicking January off with a very highly anticipated movie, certainly from this side of the table, but I know from your side as well. Nosferatu is hitting cinema screens. Big nod from cameraman Adam over behind the table as well, because I'm so excited for this.
I am pumped because the Nosferatu, there's been two versions. There's the original one that kind of got lost in time back in the early 1920s or 1910s or 19 whatever. Put in the comment section, someone that did film studies is gonna correct me. And there's the other version that came out in the 70s, so I'm excited to see what this version brings to the table.
Yeah, I'm super excited. Great director, an amazing cast, like a proper, it's one of those trailers that they release and it's like, oh, you're going for the atmosphere of this, as opposed to being like all action all the time. Like, this is setting a really interesting scene. But if that is not your bag and you're looking for something that's a little bit more, not rom-commy, but certainly romantic.
Okay. We
Live in Time, starring Florence Pugh and Andrew Garfield, is out this week, which is the story of two people who meet. You know, they have their meet cute moment. And then we see them over the next decade as they build their lives, from like moving in together, buying a house, starting a family, and we get to see these characters grow older together and the tribes and stipulations that come around being in a long-term relationship.
I've heard about this film and like the making of it, because I heard about the chemistry between Andrew and Florence. Apparently they had a makeout session and then they were told cut and they were still continuing, so I can't wait to see what scene that could have been.
You're gonna go to the cinema. Which one of these makeout scenes
you know what?
is that one?
I'm that guy. I'm like, which scene is it? Is it that scene? I can't wait to see it.
Coming out on week commencing the 10th of January, A Real Pain, starring Kieran Culkin and Jesse Eisenberg. Story of two cousins who kind of go on a trip to Poland to commemorate their recently departed grandmother. But these are two cousins who are very different people, and clashes then ensue.
I can relate. I got a cousin I'm not too particularly keen on, and you know, I don't see him that much. When I do see him, it's 2 words and goodbye. But all kidding aside, I'm a huge Kieran Culkin fan, so post-Succession, I'm happy to know that his career is still flourishing.
Yeah, same with me. I was like, I'm glad that guy from Home Alone got to do a lot more work.
The one I would say the one who likes cheese pizza, but that's the other.
That's the other one. That's his brother.
That's his brother.
No,
yeah.
He's the one who gets caught behind the chair. Like
yes.
When Uncle Frank pushes it out.
He's
Stupid Uncle Frank.
He's the one that loves the Pepsi so much, right? The little sips he was taking with his nerdy little glasses.
Oh, Fuller's gonna wet the bed now. Pick up your Sonic 3 cup when you go to and get your Pepsi. But if you step out of that cinema screen, go down the hall, maybe take a left. There's Babygirl, which is Nicole Kidman's big release for January of 2025, where she plays a high-powered CEO who is going to risk her career and her family for a sordid affair with a much younger intern.
I'm sorry guys, this is my bag. Erotic thrillers are making a comeback. I'm a huge fan of Basic Instincts. It's kind of like a film of that ilk, and there's been debates about how sex in films have been downplayed, and I feel like Nicole Kidman, revolution, bringing it back, bringing sexy back to cinema screens.
She's looking to get that Oscar buzz as well. So
Why
you
not?
Get herself some nominations around this
not?
time of the year. It's what this time of the year is for, is try and get yourself some Oscar nominations.
You can do it, Nicole. I believe in you. I believe in you, baby girl.
But the big stars are in the cinema screen also, because if you get out of that one, you can take a slight right and go to a different screen. You can go see Angelina Jolie as she takes on the role of the greatest opera singer alive, Maria Callas. And this is the last days of her life. So kind of like, do you remember that one they did about Kurt Cobain, like, you know, many odd years ago, where it's like, it's the last kind of days. This is the last days of her operatic singing career.
As a fan of Angelina Jolie, the actor, yeah, I'm so happy to see her back on screen. Like, it's been a while.
Yeah, well, I mean, The Eternals probably was the last time I saw like Angelina Jolie in like a really big role.
I missed The Eternal, but I'm gonna watch it. Like, there's a list of films I need to catch up on. But yes, definitely. But I've missed it on the screen regularly.
January 2025, you talked about you want to check out some more films, right? There's some films that you've missed out on. But what if you had the option to, you know, not miss out on them in the first place?
That sounds far-fetched. What are you talking about?
Like, what if you got yourself something like a card, and that card meant that you could go to the cinema as often as you like for just one payment a month?
Keep talking, I like the idea.
It's called the Unlimited Card, and January is a great time to sign up for the Unlimited Card because you might as well set yourself a New Year's resolution. See more movies, go to the cinema more often, and check out all of these films. Because like you buy two, you go to the cinema twice, more or less paid for itself. So just go again and again and again. But you got a bunch of free movies to check out.
I'm sold. Give it to me.
Well, we'll get one when we go outside. Like I'll arrange one for you. Maybe that'll be my belated Christmas present to you. I'll get you a Cineworld Unlimited card.
Bless you. Bless this clip.
You also get other perks as well. For example, we are doing an unlimited screening of Babygirl on Monday, the 6th of January, which means you can see it almost a week earlier than everyone else. We're also doing an unlimited screening of Here on Wednesday, the 8th, which means that is 2 weeks before it comes out in the cinema. And Here looks to be one of those lovely cozy, warm movies with a very lovely cast doing very lovely, cozy, warming things. We've got Tom Hanks, we've got Robin Wright. It just feels like it's a movie version of a nice, embracing hug.
It feels like a continuation of Forrest Gump in my head. But yeah, because when you say Robin Wright and Tom Hanks, I'm like, I'm sold, guys. Any opportunity to see them on screen, I'll take it.
I just hope that she is nicer than Jenny was.
Jenny was misunderstood. I am sick and tired of you people and abused young girl. That's a conversation for another time. But yes, Jenny was misunderstood and I stand by it.
But if that's not your bag, you need to take a step out of that screen, head down that hall and take that left because Timothée Chalamet is up on the big screen. It's another biopic here for January as he takes on the role of Bob Dylan. In the transitional period for Bob Dylan, he changed up his musical style.
Oh, this is when Bob Dylan went electric, right?
That's exactly it.
Interesting.
Yeah, so Timothée Chalamet, I really enjoyed him in Wonka and obviously in the Dune movies as well. So a very like interesting screen presence. It'd be kind of cool to see him take on this role.
It'll be interesting to see if he does his own natural raw vocals.
I think you're going to say he's going to do his own voice, and I was like, I don't think Timothée Chalamet is capable of that. It's like Tom Hardy at this point. It's like just takes on the roles we can do the wacky voices.
Well, did you know he's also part French?
With a name like that? No, I didn't see that one coming. But the film I'm so looking forward to here in January. Yeah. You can tell the sort of person that I am because I'm like super excited for Nosferatu as well. The Wolfman. I love this. Universal have kind of figured out how to do these Universal monster movie remakes that they were doing. They originally thought, like, we're going to do big budget versions of them. It's going to be Tom Cruise as the Mummy, and it's going to be Angelina Jolie as the Bride of Frankenstein, and it's going to be
Benicio del Toro,
Benicio del Toro, that's it. And they had this whole big cast of people, and it just didn't work. It didn't connect. They went too big with it. Now they're focusing more on that sort of like Lee Wannell, that Blumhouse direction of doing much smaller scale, lower budget horror movies. And it worked so well with The Invisible Man. Like, I loved that movie so much. And that, like, the buzz of that just makes me so excited now to see The Wolfman.
Well, now you said it, like, Luke's enthusiasm is infectious, so I am now too excited about this potential Universal universe.
What? I don't know if we're going to do a shared universe stuff, man, but like, if it did, I don't know. Like, it'd be kind of cool if they did, but I'd like these to be sort of standalone movies.
Yeah, sure. But, yeah, of course.
Oh, man, I'm so into this. Like, the idea of The Wolfman and doing it as a proper, like, werewolf movie. I'm so excited.
Hey, I can't say no to a werewolf film.
A week later, week commencing the 24th, Mark Wahlberg gets his action socks on as he takes on Flight Risk.
Ooh.
This is one of those. This actually got a real 90s vibe to it. Like, if I can I just read you the, I'm going to read you the synopsis as according to IMDb. A pilot transports an air marshal accompanying a fugitive to trial. As they cross the Alaskan wilderness, tensions soar and trust is tested, as not everyone on board is who they seem.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm down for that.
Yeah, it's got that sort of like 90s concept movie. Oh, it looks like really, really cool.
Again, I feel like, kind of like Angelina Jolie I mentioned earlier, Mark Wahlberg's another guy I feel like I haven't seen enough on screen lately. So it'd be great to see him in an action film. That's like his bag.
But if that's not your bag, if you actually are sort of in a spooky mood, we've got a proper horror movie here as Lucy Liu stars in Presence, a movie about a group of people who feel like there's someone else in this house.
I feel like we're taking me back to 20 years in the noughties. The names mentioned, Angelina Jolie, Mark Wahlberg. Nicole Kidman's still going, but she is like present in 20 years ago, and now Lucy Liu?
Yeah.
Come on.
That's it. Like, as I'm saying, January, it's a star-studded month. You look at the, like, all the movies we've got up and down this, because we talked about Florence Pugh earlier and Andrew Garfield, Timothée Chalamet. All the stars are out because it's Oscar buzz. It's Oscar season. The people are trying to look to get their Oscar nominations.
Yeah, and Lucy Liu in a horror film. I'm sold.
Yeah, maybe this is less one of those.
Okay, maybe it's not Oscar nominated, but it'll be nominated in my household, okay? Lucy Liu, you will be, okay?
Nominated in my heart. And lastly, for the last week of January, we have Companion. But on Saturday the 11th, we have an unlimited screening of Saturday Night, which means you can see that way before it's released on January 31st. And this is another biopic movie, but it's one that's very recent times.
Okay.
This is the start of Saturday Night Live. So you're going to see people on screen as Lorne Michaels, you're going to see people on screen as Chevy Chase, the original lineup of Saturday Night. And I think what's interesting about this is it's directed by Jason Reitman, who is the son of Ivan Reitman, who has his SNL connections. Ghostbusters kind of was born out of a lot of those SNL guys of like Dan Aykroyd and Bill Murray. So it's kind of almost like a family, like, honor for him to take on this Saturday Night Live biopic and the telling of that story.
So is it all set in like the one day of them trying to create the show? Okay, yeah, that sounds more my bag, because I like 30 Rock, and 30 Rock was kind of like a spoof of Saturday Night Live. So if it's more of that ilk, I'm sold.
Yeah, I'm really excited for this. It's written by Gil Kennan as well, so it's the team behind Ghostbusters Afterlife teaming up together to put this on screen. So maybe I'm just kind of with my Ghostbusters bias, but I'm really excited for this. And I love Saturday Night Live. The book that some of this is based upon is so great. We also have some special screenings available for you. We have the Royal Opera's performance of Offenbach's The Tale of Hoffmann being shown on Wednesday the 15th and Saturday the 19th, and the Met 2025 Verdi's Ada being shown on Saturday the 25th.
And we have Les Miserables, the 40th anniversary, coming out on Sunday the 2nd and Tuesday the 4th of January. And we also have Macbeth, David Tennant, and Cush Jumbo on Wednesday the 5th of January.
And lastly, we have on Sunday the 5th of January an autism-friendly screening of Moana 2. But the last thing for us to talk about in January is that we are celebrating Fincher season. And for Fincher season, we are putting some of his classic movies back up on the big screen for just £5 a ticket.
David Fincher, I'm sold. What films are we watching? That's what I want to know.
On Tuesday the 7th, we will be showing 2007's Zodiac, and on Friday the 10th and Tuesday the 14th, we'll be showing the 30th anniversary of Seven.
And of course, we also have Gone Girl on Tuesday the 21st, and we also have The Social Network on Tuesday the 28th.
One of the most celebrated directors of the modern era. Some classics in it, like Zodiac is a superb movie.
I love that film.
So great, but like Seven, you want to talk about iconic. What's in the box has become a meme for a reason. It's like even people who have never seen Seven know what's in the box. They know what that joke is. So and it's not actually a joke within the movie. It's a really serious moment in the movie. So maybe go and see it and see why it's such a serious moment. Is why it's weird that it's become a meme.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm looking forward to it because David Fincher, he's one of those directors like fine wine. He gets better with age, and each film is like a celebration. So yeah, I'm down for this.
And we've got quite a lot of biopics on this month we were talking about, with Bob Dylan, and we've got Angelina Jolie, and we've got Saturday Night Live. Maybe go see the biopic of Mark Zuckerberg with The Social Network.
Yeah, why not? It's a great story. If you like Facebook's still a thing today. You get to see the history of it with The Social Network.
But I'm afraid that's all we've got time for on this edition of What's On. You can check out all of the movies we've discussed today using the links in the video description down below and book your tickets.
But also good news, you can catch us in podcast form. So wherever you guys get your podcasts from, catch us there.
And until next month, I've been Luke Owen.
I'm Sat Nyangi.
And that's What's On.